As a woman, are we conditioned to accept cheating? Men, is cheating acceptable?
I think the mindset back then in marriage from African families, like if your husband cheated, and obviously you know your parents are your counselors, so if you go to your mom and you tell your mother, my husband cheated on me, you kind of like in a way they tell you indirectly that you somewhat supposed to accept it because you're in a lifelong commitment, you know, so you need to accept the fact that he cheated, work through it and move on, because at the end of the day that's your husband. So yes, to a certain degree I do agree that females are conditioned to accept cheating. If women can accept cheating, they'll be so much happier, and cheating is meant for guys.
Stop that nonsense. Cheating is meant for guys. Where do you come from?
No, that's what he said.
Essentially living a chauvinistic world, in a sense that everything a man does is acceptable. You know what I mean? So think about it in a sense that, you know, we're all gents here, we're all mates, and one of us, you know, end up doing the cheating thing, it's chill type of thing, you know? And as a woman, you coming from a...
But that's the thing, it's not chilled.
No, but it's in a sense it is, because we are living in a chauvinistic world. Think about it with regards to equality, with regards to everything you women voting and whatnot. How long is it taking for you guys to be accepted in that pool?
Do you think it's acceptable?
Do I think it's acceptable?
Cheating.
Do you cheat? Have you cheated?
They cheat because they're greedy, they're selfish. Plain and simple.
Yes, they are.
There's no two ways about it.
Why did you cheat also?
No, I didn't. You asked me,
Yeah.
is it acceptable?
No, have you cheated? Make it personal.
No, I can't. It's too much effort.
First of all,
Well,
what is
you've never
cheating?
cheated.
Too much effort.
What is cheating?
Cheating is doing something that you wouldn't do in front of your partner, that would make your
Okay,
partner
so
feel some type
essentially,
of way.
it requires
So
me to
have you
have
cheated? Yes, you have cheated.
No, I haven't, because it requires me to have a commitment with someone. That's the wrong response.
I feel like if you saw your girlfriend doing something and it made you feel some type of way, I feel like that's cheating in the sense if you would do that, just like, flip.
Exactly.
Like, if you're unhappy with your chick holding a guy's hand, if you hold a girl's hand, you're cheating. Because you're unhappy if your chick does it.
Would you do it?
But, me, I don't believe in cheating.
Would you
What do you mean by cheating?
You know we don't believe in
I wouldn't cheat. I
Have
wouldn't
you
cheat.
cheated?
Things happen.
No, I haven't.
That's a lie.
Wait, I'm lying.
You don't know.
I have.
Honestly.
I cheated with
Listen,
my
guys.
current girlfriend. I cheated on my ex.
With
with
your
my
current
current.
ex?
Why?
But why did you cheat?
Why did you cheat?
So me and my ex were, we weren't even talking for like 2-3 months, and she was all the way in PE.
Is that acceptable?
That's not acceptable.
Why did you break up?
21 questions.
I know. No way.
She was asking you what
There's someone else who might. So I said, hey, let me lock this one down first. I'll deal with the rest later. Man, caught up to me and I saw my life.
Have you been cheated on?
Have I been cheated on? To my knowledge, no. To my knowledge.
Mark,
But I honestly feel like
How did you go straight to him?
What?
so you're not
About what?
your answer.
Is cheating acceptable and are a woman conditioned to accept cheating and vice versa?
A woman conditioned to accept cheating? Hell no. Is cheating acceptable? Hell no. If you conditioned to do anything, it shouldn't affect you if it does happen. And it does affect you, so you're not conditioned for cheating.
That's
Because your next man is going to pay for the sins of the past. And
Have
no.
you cheated?
Have I what?
You had sex with someone else when you were in a relationship with a person.
Sex is very fun.
Everybody has sex. Bozela nanu.
Yeah, I'm a virgin still.
Zela nanu. Don't see. How you gonna lie like this? There's many girls that tell you the comments.
they're going to tell you this.
You know what?
Yeah, no, I have cheated.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Did I cheat? I was greedy and selfish, plain and simple.
Would you do it again?
Would I do it again?
Yeah.
If
That
I was
same
greedy and
scenario.
selfish again, yes.
And I think also it
goes back to what Bethel Cruz said. What is the definition of cheating? And what you said is like, if you feel uncomfortable about a woman holding your hand and you hold the hand of another woman, you feel uncomfortable about that, therefore for you doing that is cheating. I think, nah, not really. I think there are certain things, certain boundaries where I believe cheating is more about a betrayal of the trust. I had a trust for you and I betrayed that trust. So for instance, you with your girl, and I know for some people it's going to be like, wow, that's extreme. But I think it's also, there are certain things that you're supposed to, let's say this is a girl that you're with and you decided that this is a girl that you're going to court with. But there are certain things, certain secrets that you're supposed to share with her, and you're not sharing those secrets with her because, I don't know, however you feel about it. And then you share those secrets with someone else. You are denying that trust that's supposed to go to the girl that you're with to someone else. And let's say that someone else is another female friend. You see what I'm saying? So I think there are different levels. I think there's also a concept whereby we need to start understanding the effect that it causes in the people that we have in our life. We get older, it changes a lot, because I have a lot of friends that are married, that got married, and there were a lot of discussions we had to say, guys, no, we can't carry on living like this.
If you're texting someone too many hearts, and I'm
that's a problem.
You define cheating for what it is, like you said now. And you find your boyfriend, or rather, let's not boyfriends go, your husband in the hand of another woman at the mall, would you leave?
I would definitely have him.
I feel like there's
I wouldn't leave.
Look at
husband, if you cheat and you forgive him, and then don't you think you're like opening a gate for him to do it again and again and again because there's no consequence?
That's a weak
So are you saying you're gonna divorce?
That's like saying you're never gonna forgive someone because they might do ABC again. That's nonsense.
When the women are somewhat in a way conditioned to like accept cheating.
If my husband was holding another woman's hand, that's unacceptable. I'd break the hand. Walking around in the mall and then I see you with another girl holding her hand. I mean, that hand is mine now.
She's in the car with husband. Husband is talking on the phone, on some listen, how was your day, blah, 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 blah.
To some girl.
To some girl, right? Now this is a mate of his that, why don't you want?
I need to know all my friends of my husband's mates.
Yes.
I need to know all your friends.
That's nonsense.
No.
That's true.
The plan is to marry your best friend, right?
You know about that question?
No, be quiet. Come on.
Let him learn.
So, with that being said,
women are oppressed.
We're oppressed.
You talking, because you made a blanket statement. He's talking to a girl on the phone. That girl is...
What are you saying? How are you
Hold on.
Yeah.
That's what you guys said. You guys said I'm driving. You guys said I'm driving in the car with my man, with my husband. See, I'm driving in the car with my husband. My husband is answering the phone, and there's a girl on the phone.
And he's saying how
you said a blank.
Whatever it is that she needs to ask you, you don't have to ask her how her day went for her to get to the point.
I'm just polite. No, that's the problem.
You're polite, fine, then ask her how she is. How are you? I'm great, thanks. Okay, this is what I need from you. Or, how are you? I'm great, thanks. Okay, so why'd you call? Or, so what's up? What's up? What's up is the best thing that has ever been invented, I won't lie. What's up? What's up means, tell me what you want.
How was your day?
And then even Jesse said, so a man cannot have female friends. You all scrap. No, Jesus Christ, no. You all scrap. So that's what I'm asking. Is that if you married your best friend and you know that this girl was his friend for like 6 years.
I don't know. That's
How do you not know? Because you married your best friend.
I said nothing today. Calm down.
If it was a man, would it be fun to have that conversation with him?
No.
Of course not.
It was small talk.
You know what? It's because guys are allowed to be free and do whatever they want. If I cheat on a guy, he's gonna leave. But if you cheat on me, I'm most likely to stay.
Why?
Okay. Have we been conditioned? 100% we have been conditioned to accept cheating. And because when you go to these kitchen teas with le mama tu sa, when they give you advice, the advice that they give you will shock you.
If I have an imprint in this world, it's biggest thing I want to say is just leave him. Women, leave him. Ladies, leave him. Yes, we're conditioned, and yes, they're going to tell you that they, as in our mothers and our aunts and all of them, that in marriage with your boyfriend, whatever, give him another chance, but all I can say is don't. Advice is
they're going to tell you there that, oh no, don't worry what he does during the day. And when he comes out, you be the, when he comes home, you just be the wife, be the wife.
Okay, so
and that's because they've been conditioned, and they're conditioning us as well. And it settles into your mind that this is what men do. African men cheat, and you must just accept it. Is it acceptable? Hell no. Of course it's not acceptable.
Are we speaking
of an African girl?
But also looking at
and also our parents. There's many mothers who have, men have been doing all of the things, and they stay.
Look, you're looking at the mindset of a very old traditional mindset.
The topic was like the previous week. So how are we changing? Like back in the past, like in the traditional household, you have the mother, you have the father, right? The father was a breadwinner. The mother would just stay at home. So her role was just to take the man for everything that he does. You know, that's how it was back in the days. It's still present in our culture. As time's progressing, it's becoming less and less acceptable. You don't think so?
You don't think so? Look at it.
I'll answer you why I don't think so. For me, I want to answer that question because you're speaking on the perspective of a man. And guys, it's not like we are living in a patriarchal society globally. Never mind Africa. Globally, we're living in a patriarchal society. So the fact that Randy and I go to these kitchen parties and the mothers are saying this, they're not saying this to the perspective because they want to be oppressed. They're saying this because the world that the man has made it way, the world that we live in, the man has made it in a way that the woman must be the server.
No, I agree.
Second of all, are we conditioned to be, until this very day, because I have a friend my age, married, and she's a stay-at-home mom, the husband is the provider. Do I want to be a stay-at-home mom? Absolutely. Do I want to be? Do I want my husband to pay the bills? Absolutely. And that is from a girl that knows how to pay the bills. So when you say these things about like this is old days, it's not old days. Are we still conditioned right now to accept these things? Absolutely. Why are we conditioned? Wait. Why are we conditioned right now? It's because men are still cheating just as much as the men back then did, if not worse. And they still and they still aren't taking commitment seriously. I think that even more than before, where men used to cheat under the umbrella of boyfriendship, and when they get to marriage, they at least try to hide. Now marriage is so meaningless that tala boyfriend, tala husband, it's the same thing.
It's something that's been building and building and building, and they weren't communicating to their spouse or their partner about it. And then they just decide to go and cheat because they feel like they're not getting that attention or that love or even that sex from their partner, so that's why they go.
Yeah. So the reality is that men never take the responsibility of understanding that we are cheaters. 9 out of 10 of my friends play and they cheat with girls' hearts. I mean, and they play with girls' hearts and they're cheaters and they like to dip toes here. You're too quick to talk. You must listen. The woman has been oppressed. You're not oppressed, so you don't have an urging story. No, that
whole reputation thing, that whole, oh, your reputation is tarnished if you're a cheater. That's not even the reason women don't cheat. We don't cheat because, hey, I'm fine with you and you alone for a very long time.
Yeah.
So we are not like that.
You're the cheaters.
You are the cheaters.
Men and women cheat. Everyone cheats.
Hey, this is my girlfriend, but hey, last night this is who I did. And it's
You know my life.
Yes.
You know my life.
No, wait, hold on. Let's stop. Tell me I don't. Wait, man. The only way this will work is right now you're speaking on a hypothetical. Generalization. No, wait, I'm not done. How many of you as men, throughout the lifetime where you started dating until now, have been in conversation, whether it's been at school, whether it was in varsity, whether it was at the club, whether it was where your friend or your friend's cousin or someone that you know was like, you know what, that girl loves the crew. Ish, but don't tell my girl. Or when my girl's like, that's the side. No, how many have you seen, experienced, or heard of? So don't act remote.
And how many times have you chatted?
I was going to be hurt. Continue.
There's no rebuttal to it. I'm asking you a personal experience. That was a complete question.
And I just add to what she's saying. And how many of you, after you saw that, thought to yourself, I need to counter this. This is wrong. Let me tell my homie that this is wrong.
Let me tell my friend to actually respect him.
My babe, what you said is very true. Very true. It happens. on a daily basis also.
Thank you.
Men, wait. Let me ask the guys another question. Jess, guys, how many times have you been approached by a female that has a man?
Thank you.
Thank you.
I don't want to engage right now.
Yesterday.
Hitting my Snapchat.
This morning.
Okay, guys, do you guys think that you don't know anyone was popping DMs? No. My DMs also pop.
We're winners, man. No, but
it doesn't mean that I have to be fun.
That when you get
real.
Thank you.
We have to be real. No, if you say, hold on. Because if we're gonna go, facts speak facts, you know, and numbers don't lie. If we look at broken homes, on average, broken homes are caused by who?
A cheating husband.
I don't know.
Actually, I don't know. Outside of wedlock.
I think that you lie. Of all your friends, don't lie. And you see, this is the umbrella of patriarchy. Quand tu dis, quand t'as demandé une question très claire, of all the broken homes that you know, what is the sixth that is the one that made that shake? You said you don't know. Donc toi, quand tu es parti à l'école, quand tu es parti à l'université, you had an equal amount of crazy mothers than crazy dads.
I don't know.
Also, ça vraiment. Because you said that men cheat just as much as women. That was your word.
Men cheat just as much as women.
It's not just as much. Just as much means you're making it equal. It's not just as much. Niggas cheat more. I said
Can I just say something? I don't know. We go back and we look how, as an African people, the man could choose just polygamy.
Yep.
Men could choose this wife. Yeah. It's in you to have options.
No.
Yes. We're going back to, in culture is African. Yeah, what are you? A European? No, tell me, because if you're going to remove yourself from an African culture, you must tell me what you identify as.
I'm African. Merci. Okay.
So under the umbrella of that's why me for JC. That's where it starts.
I love you so much.
What is
Actually, as things are happening, there is a very, very increase in the amount of huns or women who are out here now. Okay, listen, hoe is life.
Shout out to all the hoes.
This hoe is life thing is not really a winning thing because other girls are always hating on it. Whereas other guys aren't really hating on other guys for doing, like cheating and all that stuff. Whereas you wouldn't really respect, I don't know.
A girl who's...
Yeah, you know
that's
what I mean?
true.
The only way she wins, the only way a girl wins is through rejection. The more rejection she's giving you, that's the more time she's winning. I'm constantly asking Randy out. Randy, want to go out tomorrow? If she's saying no, she's winning.
Yeah.
One.
Yes.
So now, it's okay that now because if a gent is doing to you, I will also do it and then just make the circle just keep going and going and going and going and going and going.
Yeah.
You see, have I cheated? Yes and no.
Yes and once and no.
Yes and
no.
What does that mean?
Yes. No one's asking you have you not.
Let's not go, man. Women are tricky. One. I worked in the club for like 8 months, right? And I met a hun who was like head over heels to me, but I didn't want her. Why? Because I was in a relationship with someone else, right? So here's homegirl just throwing one way. And here's me, trying my best not to crack, right? And then it gets to the point where she's gonna take it overboard to the point where like, listen, I'm going to take advantage of this guy because he's being safe.
What does it
easy? You cha-cha.
As women or as
women? No, as women.
Oh,
as women. And also you right now, just a little.
We have girls that are nuns, guys. Girls, plural nuns. Who meets plural nuns? You.
I have.
Wait.
The condition, more men cheat than women, okay? It's a problem, right?
But it's because of men.
Look at, it's not only because of men, look at.
No, let's be honest.
No,
can I finish? Look at. Like, you'll cheat, right? Not all the time.
One chocolate.
Okay. Some people will cheat, some people won't cheat, okay? Gender plays a role, of course it does, but women do cheat too. The problem is the fact that we can't stop people from cheating. We'll never stop that, right?
Not everyone is perfect, Like, sometimes you do mess up, but it's important, like what you do after you make that mistake. It's how you handle the situation. And you have to make sure you're open with your partner.
But that's the thing,
because people are not perfect.
Of a story where in a marriage, there's more kids out of wedlock by the father than the woman.
Okay.
The women that are in my life would find out about the kids in a marriage when their husband has passed away,
or 40 years later.
As us as men, you should say no to cheating.
Yes.
We should do it though. That's
We
right.
do it, but then now you guys are bashing us for doing it.
The problem is not the men here that are defending you guys. It's the men that are still cheating.
Exactly.
We're on your side.
But no, you guys aren't on our side because you have so much. No, there's so much condemnation. You're like, but there's women. You can't fathom the idea of a woman cheating. So it's so hurtful that you see a woman cheating on her fiance, because in your mind, the only acceptable cheating that you haven't spoken out on in your group of friends, or you being the non-cheater, you've never said, no, friend, what you're doing is wrong.
Yeah, but you go cheat again. Go do it again.
No! Silence is also encouraging.
Yes!
I'm not silent.
Ask the question, and nobody owned up to saying that they tell their friends that nobody owned up. You started telling us that, oh, you're a woman like the DM. So what about the DM?
Why is it so difficult for you to believe what I'm saying? Why would you reprimand so stuck in your ways?
Because you don't need all our lives to get to fight.
All our lives we are.
Problem number one. Women always ask for honesty, but they have a problem swallowing that pill.
No.
You're honest with her, you're like, listen, babe, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But you ask for the truth, but then the truth is not enough for you.
No.
Or the truth is too much for you. So why ask for the truth regardless?
Back to what Jay said, yeah? You guys are so quick to jump with regards to, oh, by the way, I'm not believing you when he is telling the truth. Why? Why is that?
Why?
When it comes to girls doing the exact same thing as you guys are claiming we do,
yeah.
Do you guys talk to each other and say that it's a bad thing?
We do.
It's my friend. She's cheating on her man. That's my friend. I'll be like, yes, girl. It's not my friend.
What are we celebrating? Why are you guys?
No, what I'm trying to say is that I'm going to be loyal to my friend. Her boyfriend is not my friend. I don't care what happens.
What's right?
But you said cheating on her.
I'm not encouraging her, but I'm not going to tell her.
But in my circle of friends, when you do something wrong, they sit you down and they give you your life. There's no yes, they give you your life.
But when Jay said no, his friends said no and everything. You guys jump.
But you guys know girls don't cheat.
We understand. Don't lie.
No, you guys lie. You guys are dating, bro.
She cheated.
Who was I dating?
I don't remember, but
You we're not committed. It's dating. If I'm going out on a date with JC, then I'm going out on a date with Jadeli. We are both dating. There's nothing that I did wrong. It's free food here, it's free food there. You could be going out with
our truth is not good enough for you.
Exactly.
Guys, hold on. If you guys want your truth to be good enough for us, in what world is that fair?
Because you know sometimes you hear, as a woman you have the 6th, 7th instinct that tells you that no, this mobile is okosa.
The fact that your mindset is concerned, nothing will convince you, and that's why you guys condition yourself. Because our truth is not good enough for you. You guys are conditioning yourself. A man will tell you, I'm not cheating. Oh no, you're lying. Who's conditioning who? You women are crazy.
Don't ever say that again.
Doesn't mean it's the truth. Something may look some type of way just because it looks A, B, and C. It doesn't mean it's A, B, and C. Because it's story to B, G, H, and I.
From my personal experience, because you know when you know someone's a liar, so it's like I'm just gonna generalize all the guys that probably just all lying.
Okay, guys, so if a girl had to cheat on you, what would your response be?
It depends on the level of cheating. No, it depends on the relationship.
Is she hot?
Yes, she cheats again. Of course, I'm gonna leave her.
Yeah.
If she did it once,
yeah,
in a very tricky situation.
You wouldn't.
Right, if I'm deep into it,
yeah,
I'd accept it. I was like, yeah, you're not perfect. I understand you made mistakes. You
That's a no-go.
effed up, you know.
You were like
that. Straight up. Why? Because I would never do it. Anybody that cheats is trash. I'm just gonna say that there.
I agree.
I'm not gonna cheat on you. Why are you cheating on me?
No, I've tried. I've stayed. I tried
would
to
you
do it.
in the future?
Would I do it in the future?
Stay.
I've done it before. That shit doesn't work. It doesn't work. It doesn't work.
And in a marriage?
In a marriage.
Would you
Why would you say it doesn't work? Actually, before we go to the man, I'd like to know that. Why would you say it doesn't work?
Bruh, there's like, for me, for me, I'm not gonna put a blanket statement. I don't like doing that. But for me, when my trust has taken a dent, yeah, it's deep.
Don't you think your pride as well in your
pride? Pride stops everything. Pride stops you from being happy.
Yeah.
That pride is not a real thing in a relationship. You have to be vulnerable. I think the ego thing disappears after a while. When you're like 18, 19, you want to prove something to your friends that you're the big man. But like at 28, then 30, post 30, when everybody's married, everybody has kids, nobody cares with how many women you're sleeping with at the time.
Okay, sorry.
I don't think I would, because I think it becomes a habit. As soon as
you do it once, you do it again.
you do it once, and then
a habit from her part or your part?
I think I'll start. It's the same thing. I know myself, and I'm like, Mark, like I won't trust you anymore.
Oh, from your part.
Yeah, I won't trust you at all. Exactly. You'll ruin the relationship. You won't be free. I won't be free. Because you cheated, there will be some times in my head I'll start thinking like maybe I can also do it. We just need to be honest with ourselves, and we need to be a bit more disciplined. I mean, we're not animals. We're not like dogs. When there's heat, we must go and smash everything. I think we also have we have a purpose, and we have aims and goals to reach to, and you can't be distracted with things like cheating and not being committed to one thing.
Just respect your partner. If you don't want to leave, it's okay.
He said, look, I believe, yes, you are conditioned in the sense to, okay, let me forgive the guy and let me do it. Because that's been essentially life, isn't it? Patriotic chauvinistic. That's how it is. As much as you are striving for equality, and yes, you have attained equality.
So now the real question comes in is, so who's entitled to change the trend?
There's two answers. You should make it personal to the person that you're with, and you should also make it personal towards you. I don't know, the approach of telling a friend, I don't believe it, I don't think it works. I think that the approach of being strong individuals, then you attract strong friends. But I think that it has to start with the individual. Unfortunately, we're in a society where a lot of our main fathers are higgy. So I think that the men of this generation need to take responsibility upon themselves, not have a hypothetical story, what if it was my daughter? No, what if it was myself? What if I was disrespected like that? And I think that if everyone is intentional about their behavior, then maybe we're going to live in this land of possibilities where no hurts happen.
Your mama raised you right. Raise your children right.
There's no such thing. It's essentially the same as racism.
It won't change.
No.
Wait,
listen, yeah.
If it's not gonna happen, it's not gonna happen. But if it is gonna happen, you guys are gonna be the reason why cheating stops.
No. I just want no such thing as yes, this is gonna be the reason for why this stops or whatever.
If it doesn't, it doesn't. But if it's possible, then you have to be the reason why.
You live in a nonsensical world.
You believe cheating can stop?
Anything is possible, sir. Cheating will stop if guys wants to stop. If the guys want cheating to stop, then it's gonna stop.
Oh, you're drunk.
Anything.
You cheat on me, right? Are you expecting me to now obviously actually forgive you?
No, that's it. You don't respect me. I have to leave you. I have to leave you. You have to leave me if I do it to you. That's it.
Do you stay with the person that cheats on you?
A person? No.
If you're married, you're definitely staying. Try lie to me. Tell me lies. Make it sound good.
Sorry, yes, I'd forgive him.
You would forgive him?
I would forgive him. Consequences of my actions.
Yes.
Because if I don't, you're letting me know that this is okay.
Yes.
And when I see another fine brother, I will cheat on you again.
Yes.
Very good that you make me. I must feel how However, so we need to ask ourselves, what are we going to do beyond this? How are we going to live with cheating, since cheating is not going anywhere? Right now as we speak, there's a grown man with a ring meeting up with a fine young thing, and the same thing is going to happen tomorrow. So I think we need to move towards talking about cheating etiquette. And how are you going to cheat in such a way that it is acceptable? It's not acceptable. How are you going to cheat in such a way that we can live in harmony with the cheating?
You know what I'm saying?
This thing is nonsense. Please, can we not? That's basically saying yes to something.
Cheating. Listen, this is what I'm saying is cheating etiquette.
Cheating etiquette is not real. Cheating etiquette is not needed. Cheating etiquette was invented now. It wasn't invented because we don't accept it. We don't tolerate that. We're not doing that. Listen. I said no.
Guys, let's be realistic. Shit happens, and if you're gonna do that, let's
This is what we've come down to.
It's so sad that this is actually us being conditioned to cheating, because now
making up rules on how it can happen.
I guess so. I mean, if
it's
you
a
want
sad
to
reality.
Yeah. It's saying that men cheat because they can, but women allow it not because they can allow it. They allow it because they are conditioned. They have no other choice. And that's the conversation that we're having, and that needs to change. And that's why I don't believe in etiquette, because the etiquette is always going to favor the opposite sex.
We've all agreed that it's wrong. I agree that it's wrong. Nobody should be cheating. But the reality is that people cheat. So how can we go beyond the conversation that we are cheating, and how can we make cheating work in a sense? It's not going to stop anytime soon. So the only way that we can live with cheating is if people actually cheat properly. I think etiquette is basically making sure that you do not get caught. You must cheat in such a way that your side chick knows after 7 p.m. she can't be calling your phone. Even if she's dying, you'll attend to her tomorrow. Your side chick knows that she can't be approaching you in public. I think there are a lot of women who cheat, yes, but they don't get caught. Why? Because they understand cheating etiquette.
Carrying on is that when you start having etiquette, then we start having diseases, which is a reality, guys.